This is an amazing opportunity for me to be back in Arkansas, a place that means so much to me and my family. Um, I had an incredible journey at Arkansas State. It's where I met my wife, met a lot of my friends still to this day, and so to be back here in this place means a lot. But even more so, what's happening with the athletes that are being celebrated here, to be able to hear their stories, to be able to celebrate and honor them, to be able to celebrate and honor those in the community that have gone before them, it's a big deal.
What is kind of your message to those high schoolers as they start to look at the next step in their career, the next steps in their lives?
That I think that sports is the greatest teacher of life. It teaches you how to handle adversity. It teaches you how to handle success. It teaches you that the game is bigger than you, that it's about those around you. And if you can take the lessons that you've learned in this game and continue to apply them every day of your life, not only can you have a successful career, you can have a successful life.
Speaking of successful careers, you're definitely in the middle of one right now. As you kind of look at your role with the Saints and kind of how things have evolved for you in New Orleans, what do you feel like is the next step for you personally?
I think it's always just new levels. Every year you're getting an opportunity to show what you've learned in the past and to be able to add on to it. I'm a big believer in it's always the next play. If you've done something bad, then just let it go. It's the next play. If you've done something well, like, oh, that's good, but it's on to the next play. So, yeah, I've had a ton of success in my career, but now it's the next play, and I'm really excited. We have some phenomenal coaches that have been brought in, have brought new energy into our building. A lot of players who are returning and some new, all coming together. A lot of camaraderie. It was a great offseason, a great spring, so we're really looking forward to the season.
Well, that's what I was going to ask, how have you guys kind of adjusted to a new head coach and a new all that kind of stuff?
It was a great spring. A lot of camaraderie, a lot of team, a lot of cohesion, just a lot of fun and grind together, and it's really a lot of excitement heading into the season.
How much do you keep track of Arkansas State and kind of everything that's been going on back in Jonesboro?
Well, I'm always tapped in with my Red Wolves. A lot of the guys that I play with, we have a group chat that's about 25, 30 guys, and so we're always paying attention to what's going on with our Wolves, and wishing Butch well as he continues to turn that program around.
That's just kind of, I guess, for you now as you look, what is sort of the next evolution for you? You talk about looking ahead, next steps, always trying to evolve. What is the next evolution for you?
I think it's just about impact. You want to continue to use the lessons that you've learned in the game, on the field and off the field, just to continue to help people around you. I think like at events like this, the game of football, it brings so many people together. It's an incredible platform, but I think what do you do when all those people are in the same room is what matters the most. And I think everybody's just trying to show up as best they can to put on the best performance they can, not just on the field, but in life and in the classroom, in the office, and parents and marriage. I think everybody's trying to do that, and I think the lessons of football really teach us that. And I think I've learned so many lessons in the game of football. That's all I want to do is just encourage people to continue to use those lessons that translate to everyone, whether you've played on the field at the highest level or haven't played at all. It's lessons that translate to everybody, and I think that's what I try to do is use messages and stories that I've learned in the game to translate and relate to people.
Well, that's what I was going to ask my last question. You kind of stepped up as an ambassador in New Orleans. You're being an ambassador here tonight. How important is that for you, as a professional athlete, to be able to kind of be that ambassador for people everywhere?
Yeah, I mean, when I was in college, I had a radical transformation that happened in my life when I walked into a relationship with God, and I think it was the lesson that I learned, that it wasn't just about me and my glory that I could get from the game, but it was about representing and bringing glory to something that was much bigger than me. And I think that's what the message I always want people to understand, is that you can live in such a way that you represent something that's much greater than yourself. And that's what I want to encourage. That's what I want to inspire people to do. And I think that's what really the game of football teaches.